Okay, okay. Took me a little minute. Oh, okay. Man. I know it's been a little minute, been a little minute. Okay, I think... What was it? I think we had to go back to Sparkling Skylands, and I gotta at least try to finish what I started on there. I don't think I ever really completed my thing. So yeah. Let's go get that done. Had to take a little break and take a little nap and... Okay. Let us see. This fool. Can I turn this off? Because this is like a lot. Like, this is a lot of music. Just... Let us see, let us see. Today's stamp card. Good. Okay. You know what's interesting? Oh god, I remember what I was doing now. Okay, so... Let me see. Okay, and... Oh, I think I went and put most of the other stuff up. Let me organize this. Organize this. Okay, so... Dang, that sucks. Let's try to see if we can get up here. I know I started in kind of organizing all of this area, like redoing this area with the dirt and the leaves. Whoa, there's Pokemon. What is this? That is a seagull. I know the name is Kilowattrel, but I'm brown and this is Kilowattrel. So like... That is so, like, it's so extra that they... Okay. Recipe for a pencil holder is if I needed that. Okay. Let's go pick up the stuff that this one left. I'm trying to get this all cleaned up and reorganized. I was supposed to do this off stream. I'm probably not going to do it today, because it is going to get done off stream. Small garbage can. Okay. Low key, because like, just because I'm tired of looking at it, I will... Oop. That's not what I intended to do. Okay. Let's go to this one and pick this. Get that out of here. Boom. I just got tired of looking at that in there. I'll replace that later. Okay, so now I do believe there was something I was supposed to do. I don't exactly remember. Let us... There we go. Okay. Oof. Climb the ladder and check out the elevator platform at the top. I do not know which ladder. Okay, this was crazy because I genuinely could have just rode that thing over there, but that's okay. That is okay. I know I put these down because these had nothing to do. Let's open that. Just to indicate that I've been back over here. I think that one takes me back to Withering. He said climb the ladder. You know what I'm gonna do? Cause I'm halfway tempted to just kind of jump down as far as I can go. And see what's what. I know it can't be this area because this mostly has stairs, so is it that one? Okay. Yo, there's a Pokemon up there! It couldn't have been that one, right? I mean, I'd probably have to get up a lot higher to even check. Okay. Maybe up higher? Can I even get up there? Okay. Well, we're gonna try it. We are gonna try. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to fly all the way over here. Okay. I'm wondering if there's anything... There's nothing like indicating that this was the area though. Or which area that Pokemon was in, because I know it's here. I just don't know exactly. Okay, well let's go back up this way. Could it have been that one? I think the only one I haven't checked is the bottom of this one. Over here. And that one over there. So I'm gonna have to go. Oh, there's Greninja. You know what? I'm gonna try it just to try it, just to say I tried it. It's gotta be down here somewhere. There's Gyarados. I feel like it's down here in this area. Oh no. Okay. You told me to climb up that. I don't even think I need to do all that though. Like, I think I can just kind of... Let me check my phone. Okay, I am in the middle of something. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now, back to... I need to get to a high enough peak to find out where this fool even is. I guess I gotta look it up. Because I don't, if I feel like if I look it up, then maybe... Uh-oh. What's this? You know what? Actually, I'm gonna roll into this because I don't have time for this today. Okay. Are you on now? Are you in the chat? Hey. Oh no. Almost made that a problem. Let's go up this way. So yeah, he's gotta be somewhere around here. Was it Polyworld? Did I eat anything? I did not. Let's eat this. Okay. There's nothing up here. Ooh, there's this note though. Okay. Okay. I don't even know if Polyworld's around here at all. Let me check my thing again. Oh my god. Let me check my thing. I totally spaced. Let's go over to this one. And let's see. Ooh. Oh, it was the bottom of this one I wanted to check out too. There's my town. This is the building we all worked on. This is another back building, I'm assuming. I don't know. I think I have already been over there, but let's check this out. Yes, yellow cottage. And I will go ahead and take these. Okay. Y'all can't just come in here and fix this stuff. Oh no, I think I went the wrong way. As a matter of fact, I know I did. And I do not think I'm gonna make it back to an area that makes sense without me crashing to the bottom. I'm just let it go. Because I was way too close to the bottom. Okay. Whoa, okay. Okay. Oh my god. Bruh, what? What to say? Don't just throw me back. Okay. Y'all saw that I passed on and didn't care, so. I don't even know at this point. Oh my god, not what I meant to do. Okay. Wait, did I get anything? CC, thank you so much for the likes. What's going on? How you doing? Do I have... Oh, thank you. Did you... I know you've been in my lives before, haven't you? I think I was playing Animal Crossing, though. But yes, this is my house in this game. I will show you... Dotspin's room. There he is, little cutie pie. I always give him something when I come in here, too. Why don't you eat? You can have one of these, actually. He only gets the best. This is my room. Well, my half of my room. And pretty much their room. I have 2 dogs here. 2 Pokemon there. And I don't know what to do with that area just yet. And I gotta redecorate. I think I gave away something that was in the living room on the wall. On the other side. And then this is the outside area where I lived. But I built something pretty awesome. Ayla's estate. I'm not sure if I ever showed you that or if you were in here. You know what? I'll probably have to go to the top over here. My brain went into dog mom mode when I saw my other dog coming out of my workplace, because I'm like, you better not have pooped. There better not be anything chewed up. None of that. I built this area over here for Ayla. And today we're more than likely going to be working on my sister's estate so she can come and stay with me. But all of that I built. Got a little yard in the front here. Let's see what this is. Is this, do you mean Wild World? This is Pokopia. Pokemon Pokopia. It's on the Switch too, I believe. And I built this little flower area for her. It spawned Mischievous and Ninetales, which is great. So Ayla has a dog. And Oh, Withered Wasteland, yes. I've just... My brain's still in Animal Crossing mode. I thought it was like Wild World? No, God no. This is her little garden here. I'm still not done putting all the stuff. I need to find more seeds. Sorry, I'm checking my phone right now for my delivery from DoorDash, and yeah, Dasher's being weird, so there's that. But this is the inside of the house that I built. I put garden there, little kitchen. Really love that stove. Oh yeah, there's a lot to do. I'm going to be honest with you. When I get to a point where I'm overwhelmed and I don't really want to do all the other stuff that needs to be done, I build. So I made this house and this little office area. This office area with this window and this view where you can like study. I wish I had something like this in my actual house. But yeah, there's that. And then little area outside on the porch. This spot here is more for like pictures if people come by and hang out. I'm going to put some interesting stuff back there. But hopefully when somebody comes to my island for the first time on Pokopia, we will get pictures right here. But that's pretty much it as far as her estate is concerned. Oh, there was one more thing. There's I love these vines. Like, I absolutely love that you can put vines anywhere in this game. It's so pretty. This area I thought was really cool. I have this next to her farm just in case she wants to cook meals. And then she can store stuff that she finds, you know, in here to cook with. I love that you can press and hold a button to organize everything in this game. That's another thing I love about it. Okay. Okay. So now... Oh yeah, that was something. You know what? Like I said, when you're Animal Crossing coded, there's certain stuff you don't think about when you're playing a game like this, because it's kind of like, obviously this was geared towards us, like people that play those kinds of games. You know what's crazy about that, CC? I don't know if you've ever seen Brookie come in here. Brookie is my little sister. Today is her birthday. She just opened up her Switch 2 and Pokopia. It's so funny you said that. I had to check my phone again for my DoorDash because people are being weird or whatever. Yeah, I know, right? I'm so... Athena! You know what's crazy? Oh, she said hi before. Okay, I don't know why. I thought she was in here now. Yeah, she's 25 today. Oh, you are here. She is 25 today. Yeah, you gotta get your sister this game so that way you can play. I thought you were on Twitch, so I was looking at the chat just in case your thing didn't pop up. Okay, I continue to do this. I will just roam around and find stuff and pick it up. Sometimes I get on... Oh, okay. Sometimes I get on... or get into like a Minecraft headspace and I will start running around doing random things. But we need to go in here and start putting stuff away. I have more materials, so we can go here. Actually, no, these need to be developed. So let's go put these in here. I was hard, like, stuck on this game. You can't fit any more items. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to go get a Pokemon and have them do the thing. I don't even know who's... Oh, wow, he just appeared. Wicked. There's Gulpin. We'll grab this guy. How many Pokemon have you found, Cece? Hurry up. God, his little feet. Sheesh. Okay. Well, let's go put these up. Well, I got a bottle of water, which is good. Let's go put this... Wait, does this go in here? No, it goes in this one. So how long have you been playing? Oh, just a few weeks. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Did I organize this one? I feel like maybe... Okay. This is all stone. This goes in here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I built this place. I was trying to figure out the storage wasn't this big before. It was... Everything was on the ground. And I'm like, how can I find space? So on this side, I have all my things that I collect a lot of. So this is dirt blocks, decorative blocks. And I'll show you what I mean by decorative. So in the house that I built, this is all stuff that would go at the top of the house. This is like floor stuff. This is all stone flooring, whatever, base of pillars and things like that. And then in here is all the overflow from that. So like you'll see a mix of like roof stuff, flooring, wall stuff, mostly wall stuff here. And windows. Roof window wall is up here. Some overflow for the most part. And then this is all stone. Any type of stone you find. Then of course overflow. And then these are all empty. Because like right now, say I wanted to travel somewhere else and just get out of here real quick. Or I save, you know, I go and drop all that stuff up to kind of clear my head and grab materials for another quest. I'll drop everything there. And then before I close and save my game, ran out of space, dump. No, I hear you. I'm a stickler about that, like during a game, especially because, I don't even really know why. I think I've like been playing games so long, like I've learned to keep random stuff because I remember playing games when I was younger and being like, yo, I forgot to get this one thing. And now, but this is all my gardening. And then I have my gardening organized: trees, flowers, bushes, things you can eat and cook with, stuff you can plant: tomato seeds, wheat seeds, potato seeds. OCD. I don't think it's OCD. I mean, I just feel like, you know, it's gotta be a little... You know what? I feel like if maybe I get up and just get these every so often, more will grow. Yes, I did eat. I'm sitting next to my musubi now. Oh, no, 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 no. Let me check my DoorDash because I need to make sure that this person has not arrived. Okay. Oh, I'm somewhat like that in person, but I'm not really, I don't know. I think I'm not really as, I know I'm not as bad in person. Because this is a convenience thing, if I'm being honest with you. Like, while I'm playing the game, I don't like there to be any difficulty with trying to like gather certain materials or building stuff. I like to get it done as soon as possible. Okay. And these beans especially, this is another thing, like, I have a bunch of bean... I think I have a bunch of beans growing in Ayla's estate. But I don't touch those just for her sake. I should be gathering them though when I go to her house. To put stuff away for her so she has a bunch of stuff to make food when she gets here. Oh, in this little area here, this is when I go to my dream islands. Obviously, you have to pick one of these to go to a dream island. And because of that, I end up putting them somewhere where I can get to a dream island, and then when I return, I'll be back home. Rather than, like, you know, going somewhere random or carrying it around with me, the stuffed animal. Sometimes I will, like, if I know I'm going to go to a dream island, but I'm in another place. I will most definitely... Oh, that's right. I came here. I needed to put this water up, too, and these carrots. How many of these honey jars do I have? Do I have any honey jars on me? I do. I only need... I only need about 5 of these. Because I rarely ever... Oh, yeah. And we can put that back. Need to grab one of those. I'm out of soup. That is like the worst thing. I don't think I'm completely out of soup. Yeah, I'm not completely out of soup, but I'm definitely like I don't have as many as I thought I did. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go over to switch over to just Twitch in a little bit and give my computer a break. I don't think it's having any trouble though, because I'm live also on YouTube. I don't even think I checked my YouTube to see what the status was. But I can tell you right now, this right here is why I'm super happy about. Oh, the video I just ran across. Da-na-na-na. Let me see if this comment pops up. Yes, it does. Okay. So all of this... Oh, I need to go get those appraised. This actually should have gone in my kitchen along with this. Ugh, I hate when I forget stuff. It sends me that I can't run in my house. Like, it really... You know what? Uh-oh. Wait, no, yeah, that was right. I need to put... these, maybe not both of these, but I definitely need one of these and this. Boom. I just wanted to have a different pot there, because I think it's super cute. Where do I put... My microwave is over there in the corner. I want to put my cake somewhere, but that's okay. Can I eat this? Okay, it's on the floor now, so no. Let's put this in pantry. Okay. And I think... Oh, my order is here. I need to go answer the door. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I had to grab some headphones for my... Bro, what do you want? For my Switch. They were like 17 bucks at Best Buy. And I saw that my sister had them. I'm like, I want some of those. See how well they work. Oh, nothing happened to them. I just wanted those ones. Yeah, because they were like 20 bucks. And I'm like, I didn't know they were 20, but they're made for the Switch too. So I was like... Okay. And I don't think I saw him. Oh, dang. He got this done quick. Did he finish the other one? He did not. Okay, Charizard. Sir, you saw that there was other work that needed to be done? There he is. Yeah, no. You... Come on. Like... Sir. Yeah, well, you should have did that anyway, because, like... I hate harping on them, but sheesh. Okay. So many apples. I need to go up to the top and get the rest of those apples. I don't like touching these ones, just because I feel like they're somewhat decorative. Oh, I forgot to get my shirt. I didn't even have... I'm so mad at how much I paid for that shirt for it to just come off in the wash. Like, that's annoying. It's not even anybody's fault. Like, that's the... You don't even expect that to happen. Like... So, like, what? You wash it a couple times and then it just comes off in the wash. Like, you know what I mean? For $30, like, that... For a shirt. That especially a custom-made one that you had, like, come on. You pay for money for something, you expect to get some type of decent quality from it at the very least. And that just... I don't know, it sent me. It sent me. Okay, I think one of those fell. Did I see your message? Hold on. You talking about the picture you sent me? Oh, yeah, Brian coming in your room? Yeah, I saw it. Somebody told me the end of this game was sad. And I almost don't want it to end. I don't want to complete the storyline for that reason. Oh, I got a destiny knot. Yeah, I'm just... I almost don't want to... Like I said, I almost don't want to finish it for that reason. I just want to stay building stuff, whatever. And luckily the person in the comments was like, no, this isn't really what happens, just to kind of throw everything off. So I don't think that's... I hope what they posted isn't the very ending of the game, because if so, they ruined the game for thousands of people. It's like, just because you finished it does not mean you get to post, you know? Wait for the game to be out for like 10 years. Like, if I got spoilers of like, I don't know, BioShock 2 or something, like, I'd be like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is a newer game. Like, why would you get on Twitter? Yeah, like, that's it. No, I'm serious. Like, let a game be out for a while before... I feel like even 5 years is crazy to be spoiling a game. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you got something that's super popular and... Don't get on here killing it for everybody else. Because then it ruins the curiosity. And then for people that like to stream, it kills the viewers, you know? Because now they already know. Okay, I thought... I thought I gave him all 74 of those just now. I was like, yeah, no, I'm turning them now. Now it's got to turn off, because... How do you feel about this layout for this game, though? I took some time and... Not a lot of time, but I took a little minute to put together the title and the timer and reorganize the chat and all that, but... Because everything doesn't place itself, you know? I thought it was cute for this game. Did I show you the... I know you saw the be right back screen. You probably saw this one. And then this one. But they all move. I just thought they were super cute. Give me 1 second. I still got my musubi left. Hold on. Okay. That is my mom, so... Hold on 1 second, Mom. Me. don't even know why I'm doing this, because I'm just going to put grass down and do like a little... I don't know if I want to do like flatten this whole thing and do like another little estate over here or what. Because like I low-key feel like I want to lay that out, because I know that there's grass that I can put down. But I'm just kind of... I don't know. I'm probably going to put grass down here. Thank you. Sorry, I am on the phone with my mom, but I'm still playing. I'm trying to like get I think I talked to you yesterday, right? You were the one asking about the setup. This is just another one of the little scenes I can set up. But you gotta hit me up in my messages and then get to me on Discord or send me your Discord so we can talk. I don't know at what point you came into my lives and started watching. I don't know if it was like my Pokopia phase or my Animal Crossing phase, but I like to show off this little state right here. This little thing that I built in this game. Love this area. Yeah, this one right here took me about 4 hours to build. If anything, and not so much the terraforming, not the landscaping, but the house itself took a lot of time to build because this game this game is geared towards people who play Animal Crossing. So the building that I'm used to doing on stuff like Minecraft and Animal Crossing, for this one, laying these blocks was a little bit difficult just because, you know, in Minecraft you can kind of set it to creative mode, float around and do whatever. And then on Animal Crossing, you're not really building houses. I mean, you're kind of doing the terrain and that's about it. But once you get a house, the biggest part of it is kind of just moving it from one place to another and transferring things. But yeah, the houses, this took me the longest. And I just discovered that you can get those electrical blocks and put them underground because I've got electrical going all through this place. I tried my hardest to get it to look somewhat decent, I guess, around this estate, but I still hate it. My bad, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to eat and play. Yeah, I love, like, Minecraft. I've got some crazy stuff built on Minecraft. Because there's a lot more freedom than there is on this game in Animal Crossing, too, as far as building is concerned. I was talking to a friend, though, about Minecraft, or not Minecraft, about Animal Crossing. And they were talking about how, like, they didn't like that that they've taken some of the personalities away from the characters, which I totally get. But she mentioned something about, she didn't like how they honed in on the decorating and the building part of it. And I'm like, I can see why people like the OG players, you know what I'm saying, don't really like that. Oh my god, where am I going? Okay. I can see why the OG players wouldn't like that, but I definitely understand. Oh, you know what? I can't go back to Skylands yet. I gotta go grab stuff, and I think it was white sand. Let me go find out what it was. It was white sand and some other stuff. But yeah, like, I love the building part of it, but so it was right up my alley to be on New Horizons and want to build and reshape. But I think the complaint from the people that were playing the OG game, right, was that there was really nothing else to do once certain things were done on the game. I mean, you could go around and talk to all your people, and they added different features, you know, to where you could, like, pop in and check on people, you know what I mean? But it was like, there was no substance to it after that. There was really nothing else to do. And so I appreciate I don't know, I appreciate the expansion and the focus on the decorating personally, because it gives you more to do in the game. And if you're talking about longevity of a game, and wanting to continue to play it. I think that that's something that kept it, you know, keeps it on people's radar on Animal Crossing, right? Is the fact that it has those updates, and then you can always go back and change stuff. You might see an idea that somebody else had and go in and want to do that. It's not just a story mode and done type. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, you. Thank you. You should have just typed that, because I just spent 9 years explaining that exact sentence. But yeah, I love it for that, though. I love it for the fact that it's not. Oh, I need to go back here and get food. I love it for the fact that it's not just that. Although I do enjoy the story, there's not really. I don't know how to explain Animal Crossing to people. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of gotta be already playing Animal Crossing or seeing somebody else play it to be like, to kind of get across to them like, oh yeah, you know, you should play this game. Because I remember, like, even telling my sister, it's like, yeah, you should play Animal Crossing. She's like, what's that? And I couldn't really explain it other than get on the game, okay? And then now you have a house. And Tom, look out for him, because if you got money, he wants it. Also, Isabel, like, you don't really know, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how to explain that shit. It's just... Right, yeah, because it's like, because how do you explain that shit? You know what I'm saying? You could explain any game. Like, Pokemon Pokopia, it can't really be explained either, right? Because unless they know Animal Crossing, they won't understand what you mean when you say it's a hybrid of, like, Pokemon and Animal Crossing. Like, they're not gonna know. Start cooking, thank you. Oh my god. And Minecraft, you know what's funny is all 3 of the games that we like, they're like that. Because, like, Minecraft, you can't really... I mean, it's in the name, right? Like, it's... You mine and you can craft some stuff. And when you explain that to people, it's I can understand it sounding unappealing, right? Like, you don't really want to... Like, nah, I think I'm good playing that. And I'm like, no, it's a great game. They're like, you're literally... What else are you doing besides mining and crafting? And I'm like, well, first of all, if you listen... Okay. You can also dig. Is this just raw? I at least need to make 1 thing of soup. Right. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, kind of sent me. Because I was like, I didn't like the idea. Whatever game they come out with next, right? It damn well better be a hybrid of Pokopia and Animal Crossing. I don't know how they're gonna swing that, but they gotta do it, because there's features in this game that I'm like, why didn't they just put this in Animal Crossing? Because you know they made this game. The people that made Animal Crossing, like, you know they did. And so it always sends me when, like, I'm doing something on Animal Crossing and I'm like, oh crap. Especially, like, if I've been playing Pokopia for some days, I gotta be careful on Animal Crossing with what I'm doing, because I'll go to press something and end up deleting a thing or whatever, because this game, the mechanics of this game are very comfortable as far as I'm concerned. Like, there's nothing about this game that is uncomfortable as far as its functionality. Animal Crossing is not uncomfortable, but it's very limited. And because of that, everything feels tedious. So the being able to fly thing, that's a good thing. The rotation 360 of the camera, they should have been put that in Animal Crossing. Like, and I love, like I said, I love the game. I love Animal Crossing. However, if they do an update and they make it like 360 to where, like, you kind of can flip all the way around on your island, do you know how many people's islands are going to look like crap? From, like, the wrong angle, because they... I don't know how to explain this, but they, like... the direction that the camera's fixated in on Animal Crossing forces you to decorate based on that angle. And so if you look at it from any other angle, it looks incomplete, or it looks like it's not done, or it looks like it was just kind of thrown together, or it looks like a set. And it's like, I can see why they wouldn't want that to happen. On the other hand, it might invoke some more players to want to play because they're going to want their island to look right. So I don't know, man. They made it harder to do things on Animal Crossing than a full 360. Yeah. They made it harder to do things on Animal Crossing overall. I agree with that. I need white sand, beach sand, pure white soil. This is what I needed. And then I needed the sky high grass. And I high-key don't even feel like that's enough. But that's seashore grass. This is all stuff from the beach. Okay, let's check to see what's in the overflow. That's volcanic ash. This is about all I got from there. Dang. Okay, I gotta check my boxes over there too to see if I have anything else. Cause like, I know I'm probably not gonna use this while I'm there. So we can put that up. I'm not giving y'all nothing of that. So y'all can put that up. We'll leave out 3 of these. And 3 of these. Cause this is what I need right now. Let's go back to Wither. But I feel like Animal Crossing is just not going... they're going to have to, at the very least, if they're going to drop another game, they got to drop at least a last game. You know what I mean? Like just a final with everything, allow you to do anything sort of thing. And then this is what sent me about this, right? Is that instead of them, they should have taken Apple's route, right? Where when people started doing stuff like jailbreaking their phones and devices and stuff, instead of them banning that overall and not changing anything, they leaned into it and bought the people who worked on that, who did that kind of thing. They simply paid them and asked them for the info. How much do you want for this feature? And then integrated it into their new phones. And now there is no such thing as getting an iPhone and jailbreaking it and bypassing XYZ. It's just integrated into the phone. That thing you guys wanted so bad, here it is. You know? So, I think what's bothering me about Animal Crossing when it comes to that type of thing is the treasure islands, right? You see that people do not care about how you want to force us to play the game. Like, you want to force us to play it the way that you want us to play it, which is like, sure, but as somebody who purchased a physical thing with this data on it, I spent my money, there's proof that I own this thing, I should be able to do what I want to do with it. I bought this device, I should be able to do what I want to do with it. And so, why not integrate a way to unlock all furniture, all food recipes, all, you know, DIY recipes on Animal Crossing, and lean into that? That way, treasure islands are then deemed useless and it shuts them down. If that's the route that they want to go, if they don't want people doing that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get the whole trying to flex your power and feel like you have so much control when, I mean, the reality of it is that you don't. Yeah, like, half of these people you're not even gonna find. You know what I mean? Like, you can say that, but, I mean, where there's one, there's two, you know? So, yeah, and it's like, it takes so much time, and then other gamers are like, oh yeah, you know, other people that play Animal Crossing overall are like, oh yeah, don't use treasure islands. You use treasure islands, that's a bad thing. And I'm like, is it? You know, is it? Or did they center the game on decorating and intentionally make the game more difficult in that respect, when that's A, not what people asked for, and B, what did that do besides send people further to... Yeah, they think it's cheating, which is, it's a game. Do you understand? Like, we had stuff, I don't know how old you are, I'm 35, and we had stuff like Game Shark when I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like, the little disc with all the cheat codes, and the Game Shark used to come with the, like... You can get it for anything. Game Shark came with, like, Nintendo. I had it on, like, on my Game Boy at one point, and I think my PlayStation, the first PlayStation that came out, I had it on there. So you can cry and whine about it all you want to, right? But that's where games became better, you know. And then on Super Nintendo, there was, like, the input codes. There was cheats for it, right? Like, you can input a certain combination of things, and they would make, you know, the characters inside of Mortal Kombat do certain stuff, or you could unlock a certain type of character. So the problem is that they want to sell that to you. They want to create the problem. They don't want you to find a solution. They want you to purchase that solution. And that's just crazy to me, because this is my thing, right? Like, about treasure islands, they went in and they did try to shut them down. I don't think it's anybody that Nintendo doesn't know that's doing it. And what I mean by that is that it's not somebody who, a company or a business that is either a part of them or very closely related to them that's running these things. You know, they figure the more they tell someone no, the more they're not going to do it, you know, but the more they're going to want to do it. But my thing is like, if they really wanted to shut it down, like, I mean, Nintendo's a monster company, and they are sticklers about getting people in a world of trouble, you know, about their stuff. This is big Nintendo, right? Like, so it wouldn't shock me if they were behind that, right? Because people pay for treasure islands. They pay monthly for it. You know, sometimes they'll stop and not pay it for a while or whatever. But for the most part, yeah. I mean, you want all the stuff you want, right? And there's something freeing about being bad with that, right? Like, going in and getting all the stuff you want without having to jump through all the Nintendo hoops and stuff like that. So I very much think Nintendo is behind the treasure islands, on top of the fact that, like, who cares? People bought your game. That was $150 million anyway. Like, who cares? People bought it. They play it. They love it. They stream it, you know? That was another thing that I was looking into, was like, as far as Nintendo is concerned, with consoles overall, right? Like, you have Xbox that has their streaming service, right? Like, attached to, you know, you can stream from the device, right? And then you have PlayStation that has integrated streaming on that device. You have the Steam Deck, which is like a hybrid PC plus a little, it's, you know, it's through Steam. Of course, Steam is PC, so naturally that has a way to stream. It drives me insane that Nintendo isn't at least selling their systems with a capture card, at the very least. People will pay the extra $50 to $100 to have a Nintendo exclusive capture card. You know what I mean? To kind of, like, show their game and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you gotta have a computer. This is how it works. Like, most people know that. They know they gotta stream from a computer if they have a Nintendo device, right? And then maybe sell the next device as a system that has that part integrated and you know, include something that would assist with that, you know. Put a QR code on it, have people sign into their Twitch, TikTok, whatever thing it is that they need to sign into, and integrate streaming with your device. I think it would be dope. I mean, they already put chatting in there, which is cool. I am, like, stone cold excited to get started chatting with my sister and playing games with her on there, but, you know, they included the camera thing, which is cool. And I kind of understood, right? Like, outside of, I don't know, like, outside of the fact that it's Nintendo and we don't expect those types of things just because of traditionally what Nintendo is, you know, as far as their gaming portion is concerned, like, they make other stuff, but for the most part, it's for the kids, right? So, on one hand, I'm like, why not make it do all this stuff? On the other hand, I'm like, it's great because kids don't need to be doing. You understand? Like, it's awesome because kids do not have any business, and it's not even just the kids that need to be controlled. It's these weirdos that need to be controlled and need to stay away from children. And I think it's fairly responsible to not include that, considering most kids have your device. They just do. Most kids from a young age, and maybe now PlayStation has taken over that, right? But I know that for nostalgic purposes, as a millennial, like, my kid's probably gonna have a Nintendo. Probably gonna get a Super Nintendo, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to start out with. You know, just for nostalgic reasons. Like, hey. And I think that they should, like, I love the fact that the Switch has classic Nintendo games on it. Like, that makes me so freaking happy. You don't even understand. But if they would make a system, right, that's built just like the old Super Nintendo or old Nintendo Super, not the SNES, but the Nintendo Entertainment System, the first one, but make it so that way you could still go and download and buy classic games, or just pay for a subscription like you do on the Switch, or sign into your Nintendo account after buying the console and just be able to play those. I could see that being geared towards millennials who are, I don't know what happened with my sound just now. That was weird. But I could see that being geared towards millennials with kids that want to, like, get their kids a game system, but they don't really want them online. You know, those kids have siblings. They want to play games with their siblings, but they don't want to be caught up online and stuff. Because I think that's where our generation of gamers came from, is that kind of, you know, environment. Is couch co-op. And just sitting and chilling and playing games. Like, one of my best memories is being up in the middle of the night, me, my mom, my brother, playing Tomb Raider on the PlayStation and making it a family thing. It didn't involve anybody else. It didn't involve, you know, the internet and, like, all the craziness that comes with being on games like Call of Duty with all of the crap talking online and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, I mean, I get that. I get that. I can understand how open world stuff and what is the word I'm looking for? What is that called? What is Call of Duty technically? Oh my god. I forget what it's called, but basically just that style of gaming, right? Like, I can get how that got to be popular and how fun it is to play online. And of course, always make that optional, right? Because if you should have friends and they move away, like, naturally you want that to be a thing. And I think ultimately, like, when that thing dropped, like, that style of gaming dropped, I think that's what it was for. You know, like, oh, my friend moved away, we can't play this game anymore, I'm not hopping on until they move back. And people just never bought the game, and then, you know, never bought the game, never went back to play it, never did anything. And so they kind of made this online thing like a really big deal. Why can I not think of stuff like Fortnite? I cannot get into those games. Like, I just cannot get into them. I can't get into those. I think Call of Duty's fan base, for the most part, has become outrageously toxic and crappy. I think Fortnite is just the kids can have it, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, just give it to them, whatever. I'm not really crazy about it. I don't really care for it. as a gamer, I can be honest with you, like, and I, for the most part, don't judge people playing any types of games, but if you're on Roblox past 25 years old, I'm looking at you funny. Hell, past 20, if I'm being honest. Like, if you're on stuff like Roblox or playing Minecraft online past 19, you know what I mean? Like, yikes. Like, I can't even... You know? And it's like, games like this and Animal Crossing, like, people will look at you and go, oh my god, but this is a kid's game too. Yeah, but you can't contact, unless you're playing with your child, absolutely. Because it's, yeah, seriously. I mean, but people will look at games like this in Minecraft, and I'm talking to it's for girls, but I think that the biggest thing about it for me is that you're not online talking to children while you're playing the game. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know you get what I'm saying, but like, that's my point about Battle Royale. That's what they're called. Battle Royale games. Like Fortnite, like Call of Duty. That's my whole point of those in the first place. Why would you want to be... I mean, you would joke about it, right? Like, as a kid, I would never forget my brother... And me and my brother were playing a game and my sisters wanted to hop on, but we didn't want them to break the remote or mess anything up or get stuck. So we would take their controllers and plug them underneath, and we didn't really ever plug them in, but we would put them underneath the PlayStation and let them feel like they were playing. And when we realized they got to an age where they knew they weren't moving on the screen, then we started getting on and helping them play, because now you understand the mechanics mentally. You just push the button up. You know that your character didn't go up, so now you know you need to. Now you understand something. So yes, we can replay Smash. She played on your Switch. Did she like it? I'm super curious now. She did? What? Oh my god. I got money towards your system, the second version of what you currently have. So whenever you want to get on that, I'm all for it, of course, you know that, but we need to hurry up and get one, because it was so cute. She was playing on the Oculus. Oh wow, be careful with that on her eyes though. A lot of people report that their kids end up getting... Why not knock out the cheaper thing for... I mean, I feel you, but okay. But why not knock out the cheaper thing first? You know what I'm saying? She didn't play long. Okay, cool. But you know what? People reporting headaches with their kids playing this are probably the kids that are constantly getting screamed at and getting cussed out on big screen. So there's that. Because they're on when their parents are asleep, because their parents have refused, you know, to hop on that device and tell their children to get off of the adult games. But, you know, I just don't feel like there's an entirely... There's a separate generation of gamers now. There's a generational separation of gamers now, I should say, right? Like, where in the 80s, most of the people playing video games literally were just kids, and because video games weren't around, I mean, they were around, but they weren't... Games were around. Let me not say video games. Games were around, but they weren't... It wasn't video games. Like, as far as video gaming is concerned, there's a generation separation now, and... I feel like because of that, there needs to be an age gap separation in devices. I feel like there needs to be a console strictly designated to people who are of a certain age. Of course, give adults freedom to buy whatever the hell they want, but I think kids need to be limited in that area because adults can buy. You know what I mean? Like, give kids access to it, but don't give them enough access. Like, you should be able to get different versions of the game, right? Like... of a game system. Are you getting the... Oh, that would be so dope for them, like, profit-wise. Like, if they... That would be dope for them profit-wise, right? Because let's say you get your kid the Switch 2, but you buy the 8 through 12 version, or you buy the 5 through 12 version, right? And it limits them not online. You know what I'm saying? Can't play these games, will not play these games. You can't bypass it to make it play these games. Like, it only plays this stuff. More of an analog device. A little bit cheaper. And it might be a little bit cheaper made because their kids are kids, right? But then you have a second set that's like a 13 for teenagers, right? Like a 13 through 18 game. 13 through 17 game system, right? Still Switch 2, but it's for that age group. And at that point, you still have parental guards on it, but you can play a lot more games on it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then do the adult version where everything's unlocked and unlimited and whatever else. Like if they get the money when they're older and they want that version of it. But in my house, you play everything is 13 to 15. Will only play, you know, will not play any E for Everyone games rated. Because it's crazy to me that they have these ratings, but then you can put that disc in anything. Like, I think it would be super cool if they did that. You get the all-inclusive adult one. It can play all games. You can play, you know what I'm saying? No matter what the rating is. But I think overall, like... And maybe not 3 consoles. Maybe just 2. Yeah. What's the point of the rating if you can put it in any system and the kids aren't going to read it? And I mean, I know it's legally more to cover them. But you know what? What I'm talking about requires them to care about children. So that's really the problem. I mean, you know, you only make so many systems based on the popularity of a game in that age group, right? Like, they can't even say financially they can't afford it, because for decades, the amount of consoles you sold that did one thing and was for all age groups, I mean, you have the money to do it, you know? And then production-wise, for something that's, you know, for kids that are like toddlers and up, you know, and you change the controllers too, right? Like, I think that would be really cool. If you want to get the kids something, and they're little kids, change the controller for them, or just sell that type of controller, maybe. You know what I mean? But I think it would be super. I don't know. I think it would be dope. They had something like that. Like, they could totally, definitely profit from it. Nothing, Ben. I'm not making anything. I'm cleaning up this area that I destroyed to put the roads back in place. And so now I'm just kind of setting everything back in place. I do need to go get more grass, though, because I know I kind of messed up. I think the Wii was the best one for kids, but that's what I'm saying. That console type, you know, you could take that the same guts from a Wii, put it into something, throw a screen on it, put it into something like a Switch, and just give it a different age range. You know what I mean? Or the Game Boy. The Game Boy overall, I mean, you're talking about, you know, we were talking about controllers. The Game Boy by itself, if they redo that system and just take, like I said, the guts from it and take that type of tech and just remake that, revamp that for the kids and make it capable of plugging into a TV, so that way they have it, because we don't want to take features away, right? But They would most definitely make a profit. I mean, I'd do it, honestly. Like, I would get well, I can't even say, I don't know a millennial who wouldn't, that gamed, right? Like, I don't know a millennial who wouldn't look at their kid and go, okay, I want to get you a game system, but I want you to get something small, something that's easy to get fixed if it breaks, and, you know, something that's going to be easily replaceable if you mess it up. Boom, rolls out the Nintendo Game Boy with the age group thing. Parents don't have to worry about putting a limit or cap. Like, my mom didn't have to go on our Game Boys and use parental, you know, controls and sign in and have to control all that. There was none of that on there. Like, you didn't, you know. They saw how well the Game Boy did. And instead of them continuing to make the Game Boy and just updating it with the technology that's here today, maybe booting the price down a little bit, right? They started gearing it towards generations. And I mean, I'm not the first person to ever, I don't even make consoles. Like, I have no involvement in developing at all. And it's like, you know, I want to know why they can't do that. Money isn't an excuse. Money is simply not an excuse as to why they can't take something like that and contribute it to the gaming world overall. Like, I don't know why. They could literally breed an entirely new generation of gamers. Not just with streaming, but for the experience. I feel like more parents would. They would have a lot less to worry about. The parents that are going out buying their kids the VR headset, like especially the ones that don't, any and all of those kids that are on big screen in the middle of the night, like, their parents suck. Seriously. Like, how... I would not want my niece on a VR headset. And I've heard some really, really, really young kids online. Like, really young kids online on big screen. Like, really young freaking kids on big screen. So, I just wonder, like, what are y'all... What are you doing? And people are like, oh, you can't watch your kids all the time. Yeah, but you can stop yourself from giving them a piece of technology that's going to expose them to things that they don't need to see at a certain age. Like, you have control over that. Let's not pretend like it's such a hard thing to stop your children from being on a device at a certain time, right? Like, if there was stuff we weren't supposed to use or something was fairly new, until my mom felt like we were like, okay, yeah, you can take care of this. I know you can. I've watched you take care of it. I know you're capable of taking care of it. It's not until then did she like take it out of her room or leave it out and open in the living room, knowing that we weren't going to sneak out in the middle of the night and play it when we had school the next day. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. Like, and then eventually it was like, okay, they've gotten used to playing it. Sometimes they go and play outside. They're not really like hyper focused on it anymore. Yes, this can stay in the den, this can stay in the living room, like, cool. But ooh, what is this? This looks like a dance floor-esque sort of like party situation. You go dance with me, I'll go get us drink situation, you know, that sort of thing. I do have to clean this area though. As much as I didn't want to have to come over here and do it, I figure I'm not doing anything else right now, so. I hope what's her name doesn't come in here and yell at me about the progress I have not made since the last time I streamed this game. Because that is part of the reason why I have not streamed this game. Because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Like, I don't know. I feel like they expose kids to a lot. I feel like most of it's intentional, which is disgusting, but, you know. Is this choppable? It is. A lot of it is very unnecessary. Oh, my greed. I need all of this. Don't ask me why, I just do. I just don't think it's that hard to figure out either, you know? Like, I have nothing to do with... That's what I was saying, is that I have nothing to do with development or game making and stuff. Like, so I can't have been the first... I know I'm not the first person to ever come up with, like, hey, why don't we do an age group thing? You know what I mean? Like... And I think they settled on generational because of... trajectory. Profit-wise. Like, I think they looked at it and said, okay, if we do that, this is what we'll lose, but... probably take a really long time to get that money. I mean, we live in a generation that certain doctors are mad that young people are not having kids. What? You're gonna have to send me what you've read on that, because, I mean, it's not news, really. Right? But... oh, man. Yeah, that's... Like, I know money-wise, like, it's a thing, you know what I'm saying? But that's what y'all get. Like, I'm sorry. But there's a whole... And I'm not saying doctors shouldn't be paid a certain amount, right? Like, but it's like... There's so many of y'all that just don't need the salary that you have. 1,000% pay these doctors, but pay the nurses too. Pay the caregivers too. Pay the... You know what I'm saying? Oh, what is this? Is this what I think it is? What is this? Oh, protruding wall. Okay. I thought it was the electrical thing. Pay the doc. Pay these people. Pay these people that work in healthcare. You know, and quit throwing out hundreds of thousands of whatever the hell to doctors who pretty much are going to guarantee that you come back. I mean, for the most part, you know, like, I'm not saying all of them are like that, obviously, but there's a few of them. Because, like, have we looked into the doctor that was on that island that shall not be named? Have we looked into him? Where is he? Clearly haven't heard. He could be somewhere practicing right now. Like, was he taken out of the, like, nobody's asking those questions as far as that's concerned. Like, I do know that there are people that, and especially on, like, more than a few YouTube videos, they're like, oh yeah, you know, he had help. We know he had... Oh, I was freaking out for a second. I was next to that waterfall and my headset was picking up the sound from it, but it was only in my left ear. So I'm like, what is overheating in my office? But, yeah, that was my biggest thing, is like, where are all these people that helped him? You know? Now, flying commercial, one thing, right? But flying not commercial? Who was flying those planes? Like, come on. Like, who was on the boats? Like, there's... But you know what I'm saying? Like, and being on a boat, a yacht, right? That's fairly small. You gotta know the pilot. Like, I mean, not the pilot. You gotta know the captain and the pilot, too. I mean, honestly, for most of those private planes they ever had, like, you gotta know them. I mean, there's no way you went back and forth to this place and with everything that took place in that time, that nobody knew anything, nobody was looking into it or asked any questions or was curious. Like, come on. Like, it's just silly to think that I'm about to get off of this and just call you, because I'm honestly bored. At this point, I'm just on this to be on this. My mom hung up on me, too. Okay, I'm done here. I'm gonna save right here.